Now let's review another problem involving graphs. This is quite easy, and we're going to learn how to build some graphs. We did this during class. You are very interested in having a soccer field in your school. In order to achieve that, you need to convince the principal. To do so, you need to make him aware that the student body wants to have a soccer field, so you decide to show him professional information. Graph helps you to share professional information. So decide what kind of graph you would use for each of the following tables and construct them, build them. So let's go down to see the information. On the first table we have time in months, and we have basketball matches and soccer matches. So we could build a bar graph or a linear graph with this information. And in the second table we have the amount of students in each of the different sports. So this would be great to build a pie chart with percentages. Now let's work first on the linear. We are going to place on the x-axis time in months: September, October, November, December. And with two different colors, we are going to say that green is going to be basketball, and let's say blue is going to be soccer. So in the y-axis we're going to write the amount of matches in multiples of 5. 5, 10, 20, 30. Oh, wait. Here I made a mistake. 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Now, using the green color, we're going to see how many basketball matches we have per month. So on September we had 5, and we draw a dot on September. 5. On October we had 7, a little bit over 5. In November we had 8, a little bit over 7, and on December we had 3. It goes down. Then we draw lines between these points. Now the soccer matches were on September 22, on October 26, on November 30, and on December 22. And we draw some lines. So first, with this graph we can show the principle that there are a lot more soccer matches than basketball matches, and that is how we built that graph. Now the next graph would be a pie chart. In order to build a pie chart, first we need to add all these numbers to get the total. After we get the total, we are going to divide each number by the total and multiply times 100 to get the percentage, and then we can build the graph. So let's do that. Let's calculate that first. After adding all these numbers, we get that the total is 287. Now, after dividing 42 by 287 and multiplying by 100, we get 14.63%. 33 divided by 287 times 100 equals 11.49%. And so and so. Now, with these numbers, we can build the pie chart. We can use a protractor, but we can also use a spreadsheet like Excel or numbers in a Mac. Now we are going to draw it with a little bit of only, like we say in class, just calculating. We know that soccer has the biggest participation with 54%, so 50% would be 1/2. Now 54% should be something like this, and this is 54.7% soccer. Now the other ones are 19%, 11% and 14%, so each of those would be one part of this pie, each of them smaller, like 19, 14 and 11%. And this is Taekwondo, this is ballet, and this is basketball. And with this graph we can show the principle too, that most of the students play in soccer. And that is how you build a linear and a pie chart.